I'd like to say I understand why I took him into custody. And if I was to look back in the moment, I would like to have been able to, as I say, sticks and stones can break my bones, but names will never hurt me, as kids would say, and I wish I could have had that approach in that situation.
So, what do you wish you would have done?
Walked away.
Can you look him in the eyes and let him know that?
I wish I had walked away. It's very hard with the nature of my work. And it's very difficult when people are
say things.
With the president coming out and saying what he said, immediately making it a racial issue. That's why I came out and have said what I've said and received the support that I have from other police officers. Is that, I don't want to have to prove that I'm a racist or not a racist. I'm a police officer. And doing the best I can.
Yeah. So let me just stop this for a moment and say, how did it feel when he looked at you and he said, I wish I would have walked away?
Just really connected with the human being there. Mm. But then when I heard the comments just now, I realized that he's hearing that he's being called a racist. Mm-hmm. And we're calling, people have called you a racist. Mm-hmm. And it's really the institution that you belong to that's racist driven, whether you like it or not, whether the officers intend it to be or not. It is racist driven. And that's what we got to change.
So what I'm seeing going on right here is, I need to take a drink of water too. And I've seen this happen before, with myself included, as a white person, and I'm guessing here, so I'm going to have to correct me if I'm hearing what I hear you saying, is that there's some patterns in society that are larger than the individuals.
Yep. And
that those patterns, just like waves in the ocean or wind, those patterns influence us, and we can't help it. We're on the moving train, to throw in even another metaphor. And what I'm hearing you say is, I want to be seen, I want to be respected, I want my goodness to be known and reflected back to me. Did I get that more or less? Maybe I'm missing something here.
It's not the goodness, it's just doing the best. I don't even need to be told I'm doing the best I can at this very difficult job.
Mm-hmm. And so in the midst of, and I'm speaking a little bit out of sympathy too as a white person, in the midst of being born into this thicket, this morass, that in addition to being painful is also very confusing to try to make sense of, that in every moment, given everything that's happened and everything that's impending upon us, that we're doing the best we can.
So you're wanting to hear that that's being seen.
Mm-hmm.
and you're identifying that that's what's happening with the officer.
I'm looking at your face right now. It seems like that's touched a nerve. I mean, it's touched a nerve in me in terms of and in a sense of deep sadness too, that even doing the best we can, there are times when that's simply not enough, and we hurt people anyway. And I feel really sad about that. I thought where you were going with this was admitting that it's easy to frame a particular person as a racist when actually you're reacting to something so long-standing and so systemic that it's easy to see a single person as representative of that or as embodying that. And you're acknowledging that's not necessarily the case. Did I get that right at all? No? Okay.
No, it is. That is what came up for me. Is I made a comment about, I'm not sure of the words now, about you're not being a racist, but belonging to a racist institution. And when I said that, I saw the expression on his face, and it was absolutely, I can't get away from it.
What were you feeling at that moment?
Thank you, first, for acknowledging that I'm not a racist. I do the best I can, so thank you. But it is difficult in my profession to be told that the system itself is a racist system.
What happens for you when you hear that?
This is difficult.
What's difficult about it?
Well, as I said before, we're doing the best we can, and we're trying to make changes. We're trying to accept or look at the ways we could do our profession better.
So again, it's wanting to be seen and respected.
Yes, I hear what the professor's saying, and I hope he understands that we're trying to address it as best we can.
And is there a sense also of caring very deeply about the issue and feeling a sense of despair that even though you're doing the very best you can, it's still not solving the problem completely?
I don't think this is something we can solve overnight.
And how does it feel when you know that you're doing the best you can and still to be part of a system that just still is not serving everybody equally?
It's one of those things I just have to accept. It's another one of the challenges.
Yeah. And when it feels the most challenging, how does it feel?
It's hard to sleep. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. Racism hurts white people too. That's what I just got. And there's a sense of despair that I'm getting and that I also feel myself.